complaints about your next mattress? You're doing efficiently. Southwest Airlines says it will resume selling alcohol on flights starting February 16th. Passengers will be able to purchase beer, wine, and liquor on flights of 176 miles or more. Sales were suspended early in the pandemic and then kept off limits during a spike in unruly behavior among passengers last year. One of the major events celebrating the Super Bowl starts this weekend. It is called the Super Bowl Experience, and some say it's like a theme park for football fans. NBC4's camera was the only one allowed inside the LA Convention Center yesterday to get a sneak peek. There are so many attractions there, and kids 12 and under are free. Masks will be required indoors, and fans who are 2 and older must show proof of a negative COVID test or vaccine to enter. Well, Andy Cohen now has a star among the Hollywood Walk of Fame. The talk show host star unveiled just before noon today near Hollywood Boulevard and Cherokee Avenue. This is the 2,711th star. Musicians are there with their singing his praises, saying Andy has always been an original. The two then paused for this palm pose. Cohen has hosted the Bravo late night show Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen since 2009. 25 years after his death, Tupac Shakur still holds a special place in the hearts of so many. And now his life, legend, and poetic brilliance are on display at a pop-up museum downtown. NBC4's Gordon Tozumaski toured it today and has more.
If you were alive today, Tupac Shakur would be 50 years old, middle-aged, wiser perhaps. This is true for all of us, says Aaron Sachs. He was 25 when he was killed. But when Aaron produced this exhibit near LA Live downtown, he wanted to make a much bigger statement than what he called the noise most people know about the rapper's life.
This exhibit is all about context. You can't explain him without explaining the conditions from where he comes.
Contained in a 20,000 square foot tenant structure off Georgia Street is Tupac Shakur, Wake Me When I'm Free, a trove of poetry, music, and thought, much of it predating the hip-hop legend Tupac became. The museum is immersive with some of his tattoos rendered in stark white sculptures, a walk-through prison exhibit recreating his incarceration in 1995, his movie career flashed in clips on flat screen. And when they say immersive, this is what they mean. Tupac wrote a poem called The Rose That Grew from Concrete. This room actually smells like a rose. Did you hear about the rose that grew from a crack in the concrete? He wrote, learn to walk without having feet.
We set out to make something that is not a hip-hop exhibit.
Working with Tupac's late mother, Afeni, Aaron and others curated the story of a brilliant young poet whose thoughts filled dozens of notebooks. They're also here for you to read, many written in his own hand. We asked Aaron what Tupac would be rapping about if he were alive today.
Everything that he spoke about and wrote about is still going on.
Systemic oppression, racism, poverty. In his era, Tupac and his chosen medium, hip-hop, were the way these messages were said.
It was a way for African